One of the easiest recipes that you can incorporate into your diet that's super healthy, high in protein, would be hummus. And what I love about hummus is you can change it up every single time. You could come up with so many recipes, it would take you forever to come back to the one that I'm gonna have in this video. I stick to this recipe in this video quite a bit just because there's so much greens in it, and I believe that one of the #1 ways to improve your health, stay healthy, stay full of energy, is have an abundance of dark leafy greens in your diet. Dark leafy greens are the most nutrient dense food on this planet. It's much easier to eat dark leafy greens in hummus than it is in a salad. And by easier, I mean takes less time. So I'm gonna go over the basic ingredients in any hummus and let you know real quick why they're really healthy ingredients. First is garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas. I use a can slightly smaller than this, about 25 ounces, and that can is 30 grams of protein. 30 grams of protein just from the chickpeas. Next up is tahini. You're gonna see tahini in any hummus recipe, and 2 tablespoons of tahini has 6 grams of protein. This recipe has 1/4 cup, so 12 grams of protein. 12 plus the previous 30, we're already at 42 grams of protein. And I could probably eat 1/4 of this recipe at a meal, give me just over 10 grams of protein. Next ingredient is going to be fresh squeezed lemon juice. Garbanzo beans, tahini, and lemon. And the 4th ingredient that you're always gonna see in tahini is sea salt. Salt of some kind. And what I really like about this recipe is it uses greens, dark leafy greens. I've been using a lot of kale and chard. Here I have spinach, and I put 2 cups packed worth of greens into this recipe. And that fills the top of my Vitamix container. But when I turn it on and use my tamper, that all gets blended up nice and easy. The other ingredients that are down below is gonna include a spice blend, which is completely optional. I use spice blends because I just have so many. I have over 75 different spices in my kitchen, and I just like to use them so I can get more and experiment with different flavors. Garlic is in this recipe. You can omit it or you can keep it, and there's a little bit of hot sauce. I like adding a little bit of spice to a lot of my foods because I think that just a little bit really helps the other flavors stand out. This is a recipe you don't even need to see to make it because it's so simple. Just take all the ingredients down below, put them in your high-speed blender, use your tamper, turn it on, and blend everything up till it's nice and creamy. And then you'll put it in a glass container and store it in your fridge, and it'll keep easily for up to a week. You can eat hummus plain by the spoonfuls. You can use vegetables as kind of a chip. I'll slice beets thinly or jicama or kohlrabi and dip them into the hummus. You can use a collard leaf or a romaine leaf and add hummus to that, and then that's just another way to get greens into your diet. If you eat bread or tortillas, you can spread it on top, and then you can make a really filling sandwich, and you could add extra stuff like tomato, cucumber, sprouts. Basically, there's a number of ways you can eat hummus, and it's super quick to make. This will take you a few minutes, and it only takes a few ingredients. It's very high in protein, it has healthy fats, and it's full of vitamins and minerals. And when I say full of vitamins and minerals, you're going to get at least 4 B vitamins from the chickpeas. You're going to get some magnesium, some zinc, and some calcium. There's actually calcium in chickpeas and tahini and dark leafy greens. Give the recipe down below a try. Let me know what you think. If you have some ideas that you think would inspire myself or other people watching the video, let me know down below as well. If you'd like to see more recipes like this that are super simple and fast and use a high-speed blender, let me know. And if you have any other ideas that you'd like to see, maybe you'd like to see how you make a completely raw hummus, not even using chickpeas. You can just germinate and soak sesame seeds and then use other things like zucchini to give the recipe some body. And that reminds me that You don't have to use canned garbanzo beans. I actually have a cup right now of chickpeas that I've sprouted, and I started with a cup dry, but now it's expanded to like 3 cups. I sprouted them. You could use sprouted chickpeas and make a completely raw hummus that's still full of all that protein. I personally, if I'm gonna use chickpeas in my recipe that are not canned, I would steam the sprouted ones for a few minutes, and that's going to give them a better texture. It's gonna make them a little bit easier to digest, and I think it's gonna enhance the flavor. And lightly steaming things is not going to depreciate the nutrient content whatsoever, and it's not gonna create any byproducts from cooking because it's not a high enough temperature. If you like this video and videos like this, let me know by giving me a thumbs up, and definitely comment below, and thanks for watching the video.